Today in the IAL, join an exclusive conversation with the first head coach of our league, Coach Hollywood. With the April 2026 kickoff, things are beginning to load and the cards are starting to fall. What teams could be announced next? Stay tuned to the IAL, where fans win too.
Welcome, everybody. We're all excited to have you. I'm Braden. This is Hollywood, and let's get started here. So first off, Hollywood, tell me a bit about yourself, your background, how you got into coaching, and all of that.
Oh man, so a little bit of background. Played college football, played arena football for several years. I got my very first opportunity playing professionally. Arena football came with our CEO, Mr. Tom Mitchell, TM. He gave me an opportunity, brought me out to Ontario, California, as a young buck, and he gave me that opportunity. That's where I developed this Hollywood character, this Hollywood person. He gave me that confidence. He gave me that opportunity, and being out there in Ontario, going undefeated, and ended up being the sack leader in the league, beating my long lost friend Mr. Beast by half a sack. That just really catapulted me to the next level in my life. And then after that, I just got plenty of opportunities playing arena football. Got some opportunities to be in some NFL camps and stuff like that, and also playing overseas in Mexico, Europe, and Brazil. So having those opportunities gave me my purpose to come back and coach and give what TM and some of the other coaches that inspired me in my football journey back to some of the young men that are playing the game today.
That's awesome. I love this Coach Hollywood persona that you have going. It's like Coach Prime, former player coming back to coach, has swagger. I love it, dude. So did you played college ball, I assume, right? And then professionally?
Yes.
Okay. So where'd you play college ball at?
I played college ball at a couple places from Sacred Heart University and other different places. I played college ball at, but yeah, after I left there, I played. I went ahead and got that opportunity with TM, and that's when I really came into myself. I wasn't always this big bad wolf. I had to really develop that, and we definitely got that confidence and encouragement when I started playing arena football my rookie year rather, and it just took off from there.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. So where are you originally from?
So I'm from Waterbury, Connecticut, the great state of Connecticut. I don't know if you ever been. You ever been over here?
No, I haven't. I haven't been to Connecticut, but I hear it's a beautiful place. So maybe one of these days. I always wonder for ESPN. So yeah. Maybe one of these days, man. We have a chat. It says, hello and greetings from Dusseldorf, Germany. Thank you, Michael Klein. We're glad to have you in here. And so my next question is, what are the expectations you have from your players, and how do you plan to run your team?
Oh, expectation. The two things they got to show up with is attitude and effort, right? That's the first steps of even becoming a player for Coach Hollywood. I'm real big on attitude and effort, right? Your attitude is your mindset towards your goal. Effort is how hard you work towards it, right? And those two things, with my team always being a championship or bust team, we got to have attitude and we got to have effort. Some of the other things that we build our program on is discipline, integrity, and character. So attitude and effort, discipline, integrity, and character. Those 5 components is the initial things I look for when it comes down to being an athlete on my team and playing for me, because I need somebody I can count on. I need somebody I can trust. And I need somebody who I know is going to go out there week in and week out and give ultimate effort and have great positive attitude, right? Mentality is huge in this game we call football. So just having those things will be the first thing we can teach. I can teach you how to play.
Right. Yeah, you got to have attitude and effort to win a championship, and you have to have the right mindset. Half of it comes down to mindset. So I love hearing that. Hey, Tom, how's it going?
TM.
I think you're muted. We can't hear you.
I should be good.
Yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you.
I said, "What's up, Hollywood?"
The GOAT. What's up, TM? The GOAT.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well.
Always a pleasure to see you moving forward.
Did we lose him? Pause.
I think we might have lost him.
Yeah. You still there, Tom? I'm sure he'll figure it out.
Yeah, but while we waiting on him again, I don't think people understand the influence or the confidence that man right there, our COO, Tom Mitchell, gave me. It was a point where the head coach was trying to send me home, and Tom seen something in me, which was very much so would have been valid, right? It was something I wasn't ready for, just mentally, and Tom seen past those 1 or 2 days. He seen this guy instead of that rookie, 23-year-old crawling on the floor up in Ontario, California. So, again, all praises to Hollywood. He got Hollywood to TM. He has my utmost loyalty, and whatever it is I can do for him, this league, and anything moving forward, I will always will want to be a part of it.
And he did the same thing for me. I'm just a struggling sports journalist. I run a YouTube channel where I talk about sports, and he contacted me and said he wants to have me aboard. So yeah, I have all the respect in the world for Mr. Mitchell too. It's so good to be a part of this, and I have so much faith in how this thing is going to turn out. And I think people are going to find out that this is going to be one of the most exciting sports leagues that is out there on the market. What draws you to arena football over regular football, would you say?
Well, arena football is just a little bit different, right? And I'm understanding that game of it. Arena football is fast. It's impactful. It's super fast. I like the dynamic of the 8-on-8. I like the 50-yard field. I tell people all the time, I was a defensive lineman, right? So I'm happy that the field is 50 yards. I'm happy we play on that little rink, because the guys that's normally super fast outdoors are not that fast. And indoor, because it's just a small field that you play on. So arena football is just, and everybody likes something that you had a lot of success in, right? And I came in early my rookie year, had some success in arena football, and really gravitated to what it took to be a great arena football player. And I've had some great arena football coaches, which allowed me to learn that game. And once I got that opportunity to be a head coach, I just ran with it. And of course, it's nothing better than outside. But arena football,
yeah.
It's great. You know what I mean? The climate. You don't got to worry about playing in the snow or the rain or the cold or anything like that. The fan experience is also great, where the fans, you can literally give fans high fives. You can literally talk to fans. It was some points where fans were going to get me hot dogs. They'll go get me a drink. They'll go do something while I'm in the game, and I will receive it.
That's
right?
awesome.
I would eat a hot dog right in the middle of the game, and just engaging with the fans and enjoying that experience with them.
It really is like, you know, an indoor sport like basketball or hockey combined with football. You have like the closeness of basketball and hockey, while at the same time you have the excitement of football and a much faster game with higher scoring and all of that. I remember going to games as a kid, and I'm from Utah, so I went to Utah Blaze games, and they were always just an electric atmosphere. You know, like it just people were just so excited to see arena football. And I think that with this league bringing arena football back, I think that people are gonna just show up in droves. You know, they're just gonna show up and support. So I'm just as excited as anybody about this league and what it's gonna turn out to be. And for those of you who don't know, our boss, Mr. Mitchell, Tom Mitchell, he's one of the most intelligent, calculated people I've ever met. He has a vision, a plan, and he executes it to perfection. Mm-hmm. And so this league, if you have any doubts or reservations, I promise you, this league will succeed, and it will be something that a lot of people jump on and are a fan of. So I'm excited for it. Let's see if we have any chats. Doesn't look like we do. Oh wait, we do. So Holden Musgrave says, "Will we get an official rule book?" To that, we probably will, but I don't have it yet, and I don't think Mr. Hollywood does either. So we will eventually, but that's coming. When will there be a schedule? From Michael Klein. Well, that will be released hopefully soon. We if you go to IALfootball.com, I believe it is, you can look at kind of how the league is going to look and all that. I don't know about a schedule or when it's going to be released. Holden Musgrave says, "Go Tartans." Yes, Glasgow Tartans. And then yeah, Brad Morelli says Greensboro team and name we don't know yet, but that's coming soon. We have the Las Vegas Rockers, Cincinnati Slingers, and Glasgow Tartans are the teams that have been announced. So it will be coming soon. As soon as we know the Greensboro team and name, we will tell you guys. So we're pretty excited for all of that. Mr. Hollywood, anything you want?
Yeah, that's the main purpose. Talking to the guys that's chatting, that's the main purpose of these lives, our daily lives and things of that nature, is to keep you abreast on what's happening, so you all could be a part of the journey as we grow in IAL. So all of that information is going to be coming. We're going to be giving you these things, so make sure you stay tuned to all the lives. Pay attention to what's going on. Keep checking the IAL page, because this is why we're here. This is why we're doing this, to be able to give the fans this hot information and news as it comes out. So just stay connected, and it all's gonna go out as we grow. Understanding the playbook, going back to talk about the playbook as well, or rather the rule book. Yes, there's going to be a rule book that's just standard rules around all leagues and things of that nature, because we have to be on one accord when it comes to the rules with the team, the refs, and how we do things. Right? That having rules also gives great product. Right? You got to have rules and structure for you to have great product. So we all will receive a rule book as far as the head coaches and the GMs and the players and all that stuff is concerned, so that we can perform to the best of our abilities within the structure of the game and give you guys a great product to be proud of.
Yeah, exactly. And I couldn't have said it better myself. So as far as the rule book, the schedule, and all that goes, it will be released soon. You just have to pay attention to the lives and pay attention to the posts. So make sure you follow IAL Football on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and if you just tune in and plug in, it will be announced soon. So Michael Klein says, will the team from Dusseldorf play in the PSD Bank Dome? That we do not know. that would probably be a good question for Tom Mitchell, but I don't know if he's ready to announce that yet. And we certainly don't know, but that information will be coming soon. So stay tuned. And Hollywood, have you already met your team or hired any coaches or anything like that for your staff?
Haven't met my team yet. A lot of times I bring a lot of my guys with me, right? I bring a nucleus of guys with me who just been playing with me in different places, along with some of my coaching staff. So yes, will there be a lot of opportunities for other guys to come play for me? Of course. A lot of opportunities for other coaches to come play with me? Of course. But when you've been in this game a long time, you almost develop a nucleus of guys that you know can get the job done and the facet and understand the culture that you bring. And that helps, right? Having that foundation helps teach the new guys or the other guys that's coming in what our standard is and what our culture is when it comes down to playing Hollywood football.
Yeah. It's just like any career. You find people that you work well with. You find people that get the mission and they understand how to reach the goal. And so, I totally get that. So remind me how old you are again?
37.
37. Okay. I was just you look a lot younger. I was just wondering. Yeah. So how many years did you play ball for?
Oh man, I played ball since 2011 maybe. I played since 2011 and played since 2011 and I ended maybe 2017.
Oh, okay, awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, and we're both super excited to.
I was doing double seasons. I was playing arena season. I was playing arena in the spring and overseas in the fall. So I was playing 8-man in the spring, 11-man in the fall, and I was playing year round, which was, man, I was taking a toll.
I can imagine.
Toll on my body, but I was in tip-top shape. I could tell you that, but it was taking a toll on my body. So, we went from 2011 to 2017.
That's awesome. Zach Snow says, I am a play-by-play broadcaster. I can cover your games for free. Zach, that's probably something you would need to let Mr. Mitchell know as soon as he hops on. We can certainly mention that to him. And he was on here a minute ago, but I think he lost connection, so I'm not sure when he's going to be back on. But we can definitely pass that information along to him.
What I encourage is you go to one of the social media websites, maybe Facebook, and go to IAL Players on the International Arena League. DM who you are, what you can provide, what you're trying to do, and someone from the administrative team will, reach out to you, what have you. We're encouraging everybody who has some type of skill set who wants to be a part of the IAL to reach out to us, and we will see if we can work together and see if logistics fit moving forward. Yeah,
and that's definitely definitely what you should do, Zach. And we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if how that all plays out for sure. So what is what is your favorite part about this whole process of getting ready for arena football and getting ready for the season? What are you doing to prepare?
Well, you got to love it, right? You got to fall in love with this game. You got to love what you do. You got to love being a football coach. And that's what I do year round, always trying to get better, always trying to be sharp. One of the things I thrive on is pulling the potential out of the athlete, right? And that's the biggest thing I try to do, meet the athlete where they are and then pull them up. And that's what we try to do as far as my philosophy and my coaching staff. But for me, how I prepare, it just I've been coaching for years now. So it just staying abreast on the rules, the regulations what style I how I'm going to approach camp compared to how I'm going to approach the regular season. Because as the years go, there got to be some changes sometimes, right? You got to make little changes here, a little changes there. But um, we're going to prepare like we always prepare, and that's to be the champions, right? And I got that type of mentality back in 2011, 2012 when I played for TM. It was the standard was set. TM made it clear that we're not here to play, we're here to win, and that's just what we did.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And preparing mentally, like I said before, that's going to be half the battle. You have to think you can win before you can actually win.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah. And so I know Tom Mitchell, he told me he rebuilt the Arizona Rattlers, and there was another team that I can't remember what he told me. Which team was it that you played for that he was involved with?
Ontario Warriors.
Ontario Warriors. Okay.
I'm in California, yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, and
that was a great experience.
Yeah. Southern California is nice. It's a nice area.
I mean, just everything. Just having the shuttle waiting for us on the point of arrival, with our names, when we got off the airplane, where we stayed for camp, the housing we have during the season, our sponsorships, where we ate at for our meals, we eat steak and pasta and all kind of stuff, and just the polytechnics and how we did the field and the pregame stuff, the how we stuff coming out the air, we throwing fan engagement, we throwing free T-shirts out, just having kids come on the field during timeouts and stuff, doing little obstacle courses and relay races and all of that kind of stuff. It was just a great experience, and as my rookie year, it was such a great experience for me that I fell in love with it. And here I am years later, still in love with the game.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, I fell in love with football at a young age. I didn't play too much. I played a little bit in high school, but I've always been really good at like talking about the game, stats, everything like that. And so I'm super excited to be a part of this. So how did the Ontario Warriors do that season that he was involved?
Oh, we went undefeated, man. We beat one team 92-0.
Jeez, wow.
We were destroying everything, but we were, when I say loaded, it was bad. I don't even know how the league allowed us to have the kind of team we had. It was ridiculous. I mean, our subs were starters. It was ridiculous to the point where we used to do odds and evens for who was going to start that day, and we wouldn't miss a beat. So it was just a great team, great atmosphere. We all came together. We were brothers, and it was a brotherhood, and we stuck together on and off the field. And I always talk about my late friend Brandon Johnson, aka Beast. He played at Nebraska, and he just took me under his wing early, and we became very, very, very close knit. And he was I tell him all the time, the reason why I won the sacks because they used to double team him, so they only left one guy on me.
Yeah,
and, they would double team him, and they left one guy on me, and I used to make it work. So it wasn't as easy my other years after I didn't play with Beats, because once I became a household name, I was the guy getting double teamed. But we were still getting after it for sure.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I've asked about the process and everything like that. Let's see what else I got.
Are we getting TM back, or we're not sure?
I'm not sure. I haven't got a text from him yet. So let me. Yeah, I haven't heard from him, so I don't know. He said he was going to jump on for a few minutes, but yeah, we lost connection with him. So I'm not sure what's going on with Tom Mitchell and what's going on. So I can't tell you. Let's see.
Right here, man. It just everybody. Everybody, I encourage you, get your season tickets. They're at a good price. They're at a good price. They're very affordable. The whole family can go, have a good time on the weekend where everybody can be involved. Everybody have a good time. It's something for everybody. Something for the kids, right, to do. It's something for dad, something for mom. Everybody can come to the game and enjoy the games. I'm looking at the price of the season tickets, and they got to be almost the lowest I've ever seen in the league. Just another. We are really encouraging the fans to be a part of what we have going on because we understand without you all, there's no us. So get your tickets. Vegas Rockers. We got the Cincinnati Slingers. We got the Glasgow Tartans. Stuff is starting to unfold. When you see your team or on a city near you, jump on it. This is going to be the most electrifying arena league around. I'm not telling you something I read in the book. I've been around TM long enough to understand he does everything. Top tier. So I'm even excited to see everything that's going to happen this year. I'm very excited to see what he has up his sleeve. Our conversations be so great and how excited he is to make sure that this league is the top tier league, to make sure we have great product, to make sure we're doing everything correctly so that the fans have something to cheer for, not just today, but for years to come.
Exactly. And we don't even know all the information yet. So there's going to be more that's coming out. If you watch the lives, there's going to be more that's announced. So we both encourage you to watch the lives and get your tickets, like Hollywood said, because it's entertainment for the whole family, and you can go there, have a good time, spend time with your family or with your friends, and it's entertainment. And it's not just about the product on the field, but it's the whole atmosphere, and it's everything that's going to happen around the game as well. Zach Snow says, "Is it semi or pro?" Well, so it's professional. Obviously, it's not going to be like NFL, but it's professional. The players get paid. They're serious athletes, and they're going to be there, every single one, trying to win a championship. So it's going to be a exciting product. It's definitely professional. They get paid, and they're there to win.
Yes. Just piggyback off. Definitely pro football. The caliber of guys, Zach, is either, especially on my team, is going to be either ex-NFL guys who might have got an injury or got hurt or something like that. They're trying to get back up, but all D1 caliber guys, right? And I'm talking about teams that you probably do FanDuel with and stuff like that. Like, This is going to be the guys I bring with me played high level Division I football, been in national championships and things of that nature. So you will get a great product.
And Zach Snow says, since there's a lot of arena football semi-leagues trying to get players to the next level.
Yeah, well, you get the difference.
Yeah. Well, obviously, anyone's goal as a football player is to get to the NFL. But the players that are going to be part of the IAL, like Hollywood said, they're all Division I caliber players. They're all professional players. They're there to win, and they're serious athletes. These are guys who, like he said, they might have had an injury, and they're trying to work their way back to the NFL. But they're talented, and the product you're going to see on the field is going to be exciting, high-level football. And so we both encourage you to get out there and watch it. And so get your tickets now, get your season tickets now. They're probably going to go quick, and so you want to get them now while they're still available. And then, of course, we have our Fans Win 2 promotion where, get this, if your team wins the championship, everyone who has season tickets will get those season tickets renewed for the next season. This is a one-of-a-kind thing. Hardly, I haven't heard of another league that has done this. Hardly anyone's doing this. I haven't heard of one other league that does something like this. And so get your season tickets now, and if your team wins the championship, you get season tickets for the next season. And so make sure you do that.
That's incredible. Yeah. Every time I hear the Fans Win 2, that is incredible. That's, again, applauding to TM and his creativeness to make this league the best league ever. Fans Win 2 is incredible. It's never been heard of, right? If your team wins, you get renewed season tickets. I mean, that still blows my mind. That blows my mind. And it's things like this that TM come up with. It just make me more excited about the league. This is the beginning. We're just getting started. So I'm excited to see what this league is going to become.
Yeah, and me too. That just goes to show how much Tom Mitchell cares about the fans, that he's willing to do that. That just goes to show he cares about the fans and the people that are going to show up and support. And so we highly recommend that you get your tickets as soon as possible. Michael Klein says, will there be merchandise available for fans from each team? And the answer to that is eventually, yes, but we don't have the link to the store or anything yet. But eventually there will be merchandise available, probably hats, shirts, all of that stuff. And so keep an eye out for that. We will eventually be letting fans know where they can go to get jerseys and stuff like that. And so keep tuning into the lives, because all of this information is going to be revealed as time goes on. And so we're super excited to get this thing going and rolling. And so Hollywood, how many times per week do you plan on having practice for your team? And will it be full contact right away, or are you going to ease into that? How is that going to work?
We'll practice every day.
Every day? Cool.
Yeah, we'll practice every day. And yes, it'll be the first maybe 3 days. It'll probably be nothing the first 2 days, probably jump into the helmets the third day, fourth day. We might do shells. Then we'll jump into some stuff on the following Monday in our second week of camp when it comes down to full gear and stuff like that to prepare. But as the season go on, we go back to how we started, back down the helmets, back down the shells, and back down the helmets, because at some point we'll just be iron sharpening iron rather than implementing and doing different things. So want to make sure we keep our soldiers as healthy as possible for battles on the weekends.
Right. Totally makes sense. And I like how you phrase that too. Soldiers ready for battle. That's what I like to hear out of a football coach. Like you're going to battle every single game. I love that. And that just shows that you're prepared to win. You're ready to win. And we love to hear that. That's awesome. And so as a coach, what is your plan to get fans excited about your team?
As a coach, I'm very big in the community. I'm a big community. I don't like just being a pillar on the field. Or just in the arena realm. I'm a big advocate for being a pillar in the community. You will see not only my team, but myself at schools, at rec centers, at YMCAs, at different events, just showing appreciation to our fans, to our community, and just getting out there making everybody excited about the IAL.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, showing up to YMCA's, to schools, all of that is going to ensure that fans show up for years to come. Everyone likes a team that does community outreach, so we love to hear that. Um, let's see what else I got.
That's not bad.
How can your players build a personal brand through fan engagement, whether that be through social media or in person interacting with others? How are you going to help your players build their personal brand?
I think, social media is great. It's always great, but I've always been a person that said you get out there in front of people. People really can see your character. People really see who you are. People can really appreciate your personality when you're standing in front of them. There's no guessing. There's no wondering. You can be whatever you want on social media, but when you're standing in front of someone, they can see that you genuinely care, that you genuinely are kind, and can feel you just feel the kind of aura you give off. And people like to, even when I recruit on my prep school level, just recruiting on Twitter and then on social media is one thing, but once I stand in front of them and they see the genuine coach that cares about them and who they are as young men before any kind of football is involved, that just gravitates towards have people gravitate towards me. And that's my same that's gonna be my same philosophy, my same strategy going out with my players out into the community, and say, let them see you, let them really know who you are. And that alone, you will build that rapport, you will build those relationships, and the fans will continue to come because we'll be one big family.
I agree. I couldn't have said it better myself. Zach Snow says, "Can we see Antonio Brown possibly?" Probably not. Not the way things are looking for Antonio Brown. Unfortunately, maybe we can do like a longest yard situation where we get him from prison. I don't know, but no. But Antonio Brown's his dad was a dog in arena football. His touchdown Eddie Brown was the guy's name, and so. Yeah, that's funny that you brought that up because Antonio Brown's dad was amazing in arena football, and did a lot for the sport too. I did a history of it on YouTube. If anyone who wants to go check it out, it's BD One and Only is my username. The one is a digit, not the O and E spelled out. But basically, I go over the whole history, and arena football, it started out from humble beginnings, and so. Trying to get it back into the zeitgeist is going to be amazing. Trying to get it back into people's heads is going to be a challenge, but a fun challenge. So we're looking forward to it. And Zach Snow says that's why I asked, because of his dad. Yeah, like I said, his dad was amazing. I don't think Antonio Brown's going to be playing football anytime soon, but yeah, his dad was amazing for sure. So.
We had somebody ask if I was going to be coaching in Europe and in the USA. I would definitely be in the US. I would definitely be in the US for sure.
Yeah. Europe is cool. We love our European fans. Anyone out there who's watching from Europe, we love you guys and we appreciate the support. So whether you're in Europe or whether you're stateside, we're excited to bring arena football to you. And football is getting a lot more popular in Europe. There's of course football, which is we call soccer in America, but American football is getting a lot more popular with the NFL doing games over there. They usually do a few games there per month, and so we already have a built-in fan base that wants to see American football. And arena football is just a whole different type of sport. It's of course it's football, but it's faster paced, higher scoring, and more action than outdoor football. Zach Snow says, will there be rebound nets or just the field goal? Maybe that's a question you can answer because I do not know about that one.
It probably most likely be the rebound nets.
Yeah, rebound nets and
arena football style. Hey, what's up, TSDN 2024? How you doing?
Yeah, so we're getting excited for the launch date, and it's April 18th, right? That's when the first game is, April 18th. And so, yeah, we're getting excited to kick off. And of course, leading up to April 18th, there's going to be more and more that gets revealed. And so we're excited for that. And TSDN says, hey, Curtis Schwager of TSDN. Hey, how's it going, Curtis? Glad to have you in here. And we're excited to bring arena football to a city near you. And he says, I was on the show last week. Well, welcome back. Hopefully we can have you on the show again soon. We obviously, want to have as many guests as we can, as many people that are involved in the league as we can. And Zach Snow's, I think this is a question for you, Hollywood. Are you the coach of the Rockers, is what Zach Snow asked.
I'm sorry. My apologies. What did he ask?
He asked, are you the coach of the Rockers?
Who asked that?
Zach Snow is his name.
We will announce where I'm at. I believe we did it. Stay tuned, Zach.
Yeah, exactly. That information will be coming. He's not at liberty to say right now which team he coaches, but that information eventually will be coming. So stay tuned and you will find out. Michael Klein says, Dusseldorf is a good choice for an IAL team. We have a very good football fan base. That's awesome. And like I said, football is getting more and more popular in Europe, and especially countries like Germany, Scotland, places like that. So I'd be curious to know, Michael Klein, the NFL has been to Berlin a few times. Were you able to catch any of those NFL games, whether that be on TV or in person? I'd be curious to know. And TSDN says, the Rockers are my team. And I'd probably say the same, to be honest with you. I think they have a cool logo and a cool color scheme. I live in Utah, but the closest team to me is not Salt Lake City. It is Las Vegas. I live 2 hours from Las Vegas, and Salt Lake is about 4.5, 5 hours, give or take. And so the closest team to me would probably actually be Vegas. So I think the Vegas Rockers are the team that I'm going to be going for too. They're going to, I hope to catch a few games. I'm probably going to go in and catch a few games myself. So I'm excited for it. Zach Snow says, can teams still be in New York or are they set in stone? So I think the teams right now, they're set in stone. I don't know about possible expansion in the future. That's not really my call, but it is possible. I mean, anything's possible. We can have a team in New York eventually someday, but right now, the teams that are listed on the website are the teams that are going to be there for the first inaugural season. So maybe in the future, New York. And he says, I'm Waverly, New York. Awesome. Yeah, New York is a cool place. I've never been, but it has a good football culture. If you've ever seen Buffalo Bills fans, they're nuts. They support their team like no other. And so New York has a great football fan base. He says, bring back the Dragons. I think that'd be cool. Dragons are an awesome team name. Like I said, not really my call. I don't get to make those decisions, but I do think having the New York Dragons would be cool. But I do think Tom wants to build his own brand and have his own unique identity. So I think that's probably what's going to be the case. So is there anything you want to add, Hollywood?
No, just get your tickets now. I'm excited, man. Everything is going to be great. This is going to be the league to be at. So get your tickets now. That's all I got.
Yeah, me too. It was good talking to you, Hollywood.
It
And
was
anyone
good.
who's listening, please get your tickets as soon as possible. Like I said, they're going to be going quick, so you want to get them as soon as possible. Thanks for chatting with me, Hollywood, and
Yeah.
thanks for everyone who participated in the live. We look forward to bringing arena football to a city near you. Awesome. Thanks, guys.